Hey, Robin.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to 7 Minute Health Chat with Robin and Kim. Today, we're talking about hydration, but not just hydration. We're talking about water, the importance of water. And a lot of times people are like, oh, I love water. And then other people are like, ugh, I hate water. I can't drink it. I don't know what to do. So today, Kim and I are going to help you along with that. First, I'm going to start out and tell you what water can do for your body physically and what things it can help. Regulates body temperature, keeps joints lubricated, prevents infections, delivers nutrients to our cells, keeps organs functioning properly, improves brain performance, helps with digestion, gives you more energy, helps kidney stone prevention, healthy heart, and it helps with weight loss management. Also, skin health helps you look fresh and beautiful. Keeps things moving. And boosts metabolism. And I'm going to stop there and then go ahead, Kim. What were you going to add?
I was going to say,
there's so many things, right?
I know. And it made me think about, I remember seeing they showed this lady before and after, before she wasn't drinking enough water. And then she upped her water intake quite dramatically. And her face just filled in like, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't photoshopped. It looked like it was like a real, they were talking about the benefits of water. It does plump up your skin. So you can tell if you're too drawn and too gaunt that could be like a water. But I want to follow up too and say, our bodies are made of 60% water. Our blood is 90% water. So water is extremely important. And Robin is going to talk about like the quality of our water too. But, and talking about the joints and joint pain, as we get older, we can tend to have a tendency to have joint pain. So if we don't have enough water, we're not keeping our joints lubricated, and that can lead to joint pain. So it's really important. I know you mentioned that, and I wanted to talk about that too. And it helps prevent. Yeah, cheers. And I always keep this with me all day when I'm home. I keep like just a glass like this to keep it filled. I actually have lemon squeezed in here because Jim had a lemon we wanted to get rid of. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take the lemon water because you got vitamin C. It's you get the vitamin C, the immune boosting part of vitamin C. And a lemon is a great source to get vitamin C from. So, and another thing I do, when I started really focusing on how much water I was getting, because I thought I'm getting enough, but when you actually measure, I have two measured water bottles. One's 25 ounces and one's 30 ounces. And so what I did was, and I love that. Look how, 4 p.m., no excuses. I love it.
Yeah, but I like how you do. And you do think you're getting so much more. And when I use this bottle and I look at it and I'm like, oh, crap. Then I got to like gulp, 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 gulp and get it down. Yeah. So
and I found like if I kept it by me all day, like it was in every time I looked at my water bottle, I would take a sip. Every time I looked at it, I would take a sip. And then I get in the habit. Now I crave water. And I'm not flavored water, but like I crave water. It's amazing. And so that's a good way to kind of start getting you can measure it. So you want to drink half your weight in ounces is kind of the rule of thumb. And that depends how active you are too. If you're more active, you need more than that. If you're older and not moving so much, maybe you don't need quite that much, but you really you probably want to drink more than you think you're getting. And see how you feel, because I think that is a big thing. And it also helps prevent headaches. And as we get older, we need to really monitor our water intake. And it's rare to get too much water. I remember when we lived in Chicago, during the Chicago Marathon, one year, a woman died from too much water. There's a name for it. I can't think of it right now. But she actually died from because her electrolyte imbalance. Everything got imbalanced because she was sweating and she wasn't replacing with like sodium and other elements. She was supporting, replacing with just plain water. And so it got everything off balance. So we are like an ecosystem with our minerals and all that. So
and speaking of that, that's the kind of water we want to look for. Your best kind of water is mineralized spring water. But just because it says spring water on the bottle, guys, doesn't always mean it is. So be sure that it really is regulated, mineralized spring water. I'm not a real big advocate of bottled water either. I just don't. I mean, I do drink filtered water. I'm not going to say that I
Mhm.
get spring, but I'm not going to drink it right out of my faucet because it tastes like chlorine. So it does come out, that's what I do, my refrigerator, and just
Yeah,
refill all the time. So it
there's
is
some
tough to get it perfect all the time. I mean,
yeah.
if you get your bottles delivered, there
Mhm.
is a way, and
Mhm.
at the grocery store you can get it too in those
Yeah.
great big bottles,
And
that way.
if you do buy bottled water, I'd recommend making sure you buy the BPA free bottles. Otherwise that plastic can leach into the water, and get into you. So actually Kroger just came out with their bottled water is BPA free.
Good.
And yeah, so that's a
And
good,
please recycle your bottles. Please
yeah.
recycle your bottles. Yeah, right.
Yes, be a good human.
Ah,
Try to
right.
lessen our
All right.
carbon imprint.
Yes, exactly. All right. So we talked about that. The other thing I want to talk about is, like, if you have issues with drinking, set a timer. Set
Mm,
a timer. You need to take sips if you have to remind yourself. Um, Keep the bottle of water, like Kim said. Add flavoring, like Kim said she had lemon,
lemon.
right? I also like sparkling water, and they found studies sparkling water is just as good for you. Now, don't get the sparkling water with added sugars. You want to have like just clean sparkling water. Like, I love Costco brand. It's Kirkland brand. It's a great water brand of water, and it just has a very tiny little hint of flavor because I don't like a big like sweet flavor.
Mhm.
Let's see, what else do I want to oh, watch your intake of alcohol and your caffeine, because you can get dehydrated. When you start feeling thirsty, you are typically on the brink of hydration or
Yes.
dehydration there.
Yep,
So
that's true. May I say something? I was going to
yeah.
say, if you have, if you're worried about going to the bathroom all the time, your kidneys will adjust as you slowly increment your water, take more water. Your kidneys will adjust. And here's another little trick to not have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. Get all your water in from the moment you wake up until 7 or 8 p.m. at night, and don't drink past that time. And I changed that because I was drinking all the way up to bed and thinking I was really thirsty. And I realized, I didn't want to get up in the middle of the night. So when I stopped my water, I made sure I got all my water, within that time frame. And then, so now it works great. I don't get up in the middle of the night. Yay!
I do get up in the middle of the night because I keep this by my bed. I usually roll over 3 or 4 times and drink water in the night.
Really?
I just wake up really thirsty. Now, and I'm
Interesting.
going to tell you, it could be because I drink wine. I do
Mm.
drink wine, and I think it's probably dehydrating me. Now,
Yep. I bet that's exactly
listen,
right.
full disclosure, that's probably what's happening. I wanted to
Yeah.
show you my other water bottle. Can I show you this one too? How cute is this?
Ooh, that is really
I
cute.
am one sip closer to my dreams.
Oh,
I radiate health and happiness. I am the leader of my life. I thought this was like a really cool water
that's like a
bottle, but
positive
it's the
reinforcement.
manifest,
Oh,
bottle.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
So,
it.
whatever works for you. Another
Mm,
thing too, guys, so you can get water from foods that you eat.
mm,
Typically, that's not going to be processed foods, as Kim and I have always talked about. It's going to be your fruits and vegetables. And here's some percentages of water. And don't get all your water just from fruits and vegetables. You need to get it from water, real water. But watermelon, Kim's favorite,
mm.
92% water. Another one I thought was tomatoes are 94, celery is 95, zucchini is 94. I thought that was, well, it is, because if you've ever like
Yeah.
peeled a zucchini, it is.
Mhm.
Soups and broth, lettuce is 96%, cucumbers are 95%. Each those cucumbers.
Yep.
There's so many benefits to cucumbers. I did a whole thing
Yeah.
on that on my Get Fit with Robin page. So you can, bell peppers, cauliflower, cabbage, peaches, cantaloupe, strawberries, all of those are pretty high
Yeah.
in water content. So eat your
Yeah.
veggies and fruits.
Right. Right. You get the double benefit. Not only are you getting
Yep.
phytonutrients, you're getting water and hydration. So that's key as well.
Yep.
So, well, thank you, Robin. I on
Yep.
that note, let's say cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Drink more water.
Drink more water and
healthy.
yeah, stay healthy, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Have a good day.